Listen, if you keep showing up the same way every single day, don't expect a different life. That's not growth, that's repetition. And repetition without change, that's a slow death of your potential. Sometimes the strongest move you can make isn't to push harder in public, it's to disappear in private. And no, disappearing doesn't mean running away. It means stepping back with intention. It means removing yourself from distractions, from noise, from environments that keep you average. Because let's be honest, not everyone around you wants to see you evolve. Some people benefit from you staying exactly where you are. So what do? You go silent. You stop announcing your plans. You stop explaining your next move. You stop seeking validation from people who have never built anything themselves. Instead, you redirect that energy inward. You protect your focus like it's your most valuable asset because it is. Understand this: real growth doesn't happen in front of audience, it happens when nobody is watching, when there's no applause, no likes, no recognition, just you and your discipline. This is where most people fail, because they confuse visibility with progress. They want to be seen working more than they actually want to work. But you're different. You're willing to go ghost if that's what it takes to level up. Because when you disappear with purpose, you're not losing time, you're investing it. You're rebuilding your habits, your mindset, your identity, quietly, consistently, powerfully, and one day, when you reappear, they'll think it happened overnight, but you'll know the truth. Let me be clear, nobody needs to see your grind. In fact, the less people see, the more powerful your transformation becomes, because real improvement isn't performance, it's discipline. And discipline doesn't need an audience. There's something dangerous about isolation. It forces you to face yourself. No distractions, no excuses, no one to blame, just you, your habits, and your reality. And most people avoid that. Why? Because it's uncomfortable. It's easier to scroll, to talk, to pretend you're progressing than to actually sit down and do the work. But if you're serious about change, you have to embrace that discomfort. Isolation is where clarity is built. It's where you start noticing your weaknesses, the habits that hold you back, the patterns that keep repeating, the mindset that limits your growth. And instead of running from them, you fix them, day by day, quietly, relentlessly. While others are busy talking about what they want to do, you're executing. While they're seeking attention, you're building skill. While they're distracted, you're focused. And this is where you become dangerous. Because when you improve in silence, people can't track your progress. They don't see the late nights, the discipline, the sacrifices. They only see the result. And by then, it's too late to catch up. Understand this: attention is temporary, but skill is permanent. Validation fades, but discipline compounds. So stop chasing recognition. Stop needing people to notice your effort. Instead, lock in, sharpen your mind, strengthen your habits, upgrade your standards, because the version of you you're becoming, it doesn't need approval. It demands respect. Now, hear me out. You can't become a new person while holding onto your old identity. It doesn't work like that. Growth isn't about adding more. It's about letting go. And that's the part nobody talks about. Everyone loves the idea of leveling up. New mindset, new habits, new life. But very few are willing to release what's familiar, the comfort zone, the excuses, the version of themselves that feels safe. But let me tell you something: your comfort zone is the biggest threat to your future. That old version of you, the one that procrastinates, overthinks, seeks validation, avoids responsibility, that version has to go completely, not temporarily, not partially, completely, because you can't carry old habits into a new life. You can't think the same way and expect different results. You can't stay around the same people, follow the same routines, and magically transform. Growth demands sacrifice. Sometimes it's your habits, sometimes it's your environment, and sometimes it's people, and that's hard. But you have to ask yourself, are they helping you grow, or are they keeping you comfortable? Because comfort feels good, but it keeps you stuck. Evolution on the other hand, it feels uncomfortable, it feels lonely, it feels uncertain, but that's where transformation lives. So make a decision. Cut off the excuses, cut off the distractions, cut off the version of you that keeps settling for less, and replace it with discipline, with standards, with purpose. Because the moment you stop negotiating with your old self is the moment your new life begins. And when you come back, don't announce it, don't explain it, don't try to prove anything to anyone. Just show up different, because real transformation doesn't need words. It speaks for itself. When you've truly changed, people feel it before you even say anything. Your energy shifts, your presence becomes stronger, your confidence becomes quieter, but more powerful. You don't chase attention anymore. Attention comes to you, and that's the difference. See, most people want to tell the world they've changed. They want recognition, validation, applause, but the strongest transformations, they're silent, they don't beg to be noticed, they demand it. So when you return, let your results speak, let your discipline show, let your growth create curiosity. People will start asking questions. What happened to you? How did you change like this? What are you doing differently? And you know what you'll do. You'll smile and keep moving, because not everyone needs access to your journey. Not everyone deserves to know your process. Your job isn't to explain your transformation, it's to live it. And the best part, you won't even recognize your old self anymore. The mindset is different, the habits are different, the standards are higher, and the life you're building, it no longer fits the person you used to be. That's when you know you didn't just improve, you evolved.